Welcome back to Skindeep Sessions. If you haven't watched us before, my name's Sarah. I'm the nurse prescriber here at Skindeep, and this is Vanessa, our advanced therapist here. And we are also mother and daughter.
We certainly are.
So today we're going to be talking all things collagen, which I think is a huge thing at the moment, isn't it? Like, lots of people are getting to know more about collagen. It's in the media a lot. I definitely see it a lot on my social media. So I think, it's a good time for us to talk to you about it.
There's a lot of people are asking questions about collagen now, because for that reason, I guess, because everyone's becoming more aware of it, and the benefits of collagen, of good collagen, are so good that if you're not taking a good collagen, you're going to be missing out on a really big trick, I would say. So I think, to talk about, there's lots and lots of types of collagens out there on the market. We're going to try and, we'll obviously talk about the collagen that we sell here, but we'll also kind of talk about why we sell the one we sell, and why certain things in collagens are a lot more important, and why you should make sure that you've got those in the collagens that you're taking at home, I guess. So I'll kickstart off then. So the collagen that we sell is from a company called Zinzino. Their collagen is it's a marine collagen of type 1 and 2. Okay, now types 1 and 2 is what we need for our structure then. So it's what holds our structure together. It's got 8,000 milligrams of collagen in there, which is a really, really high level of collagen.
I think from what I've seen, a lot of other collagens only tend to have about 2 to 5.
Yeah, not massive amounts.
Yeah, so this is a lot more in these, isn't it?
Yeah, there is, and it's important to stress that it's a marine collagen, so it's from wild caught fish, so it's very sustainable. But it's from things like cod and pollock, and very sustainable wild caught fish. Now there are a couple of types of collagens out there, and people always ask me this. What is bovine? What is marine collagen? So as I've just explained, the marine collagen is fish. Bovine is cowhide. Now the difference between the two is that the marine is more, it absorbs a lot faster into you. So it's absorbability.
Absorption.
Yeah, where did I get that one from? So it's absorbed a lot faster and a lot quicker into the system.
Yeah, and the thing with Zinzino as well, they're very much, everything is very, I want to say like legit, as in like you can source your products, you can see where they've been sourced from, you can kind of follow that product line, so you know that what you're taking is like the purest form really.
Absolutely.
And that it's traced back to the source, and it is derived from Norway, but it's, they're very much on like sustainability, like 100%. You said, and being able to know where your product is coming from.
100%. And the content of certainly the collagen is phenomenal. I always say to people, it really is a supreme collagen, because it's not only got the 8,000 milligrams of collagen in there. You've also got hyaluronic acid in there. Now, for those of you who are not sure what hyaluronic acid does to you, so as we get older, our hyaluronic acid levels start depleting, so we don't retain our fluid. Our water retention is a lot less. So by taking hyaluronic, it allows you to retain it. So it kind of gives you an instant plumping. So even by taking collagen for sort of the 10 days, your skin is noticeably plumper. And this is one of the things even you said when you started, didn't you?
You get that instant hydration, isn't it? Because with hyaluronic acid, I guess when you think, retaining water, that's what we need to keep our face looking nice and plump and bright, and just not looking like with all of these fine lines and the dryness. So the hyaluronic acid is really a key element. And for me, we did a little bit of a test here when I first started the collagen, and we've got a very in-depth skin scanner in the clinic which tests your collagen levels in your face, and it actually shows you areas of your face or like, you know, where you're depleting collagen. So we did that before I started, and then we did it again after taking my 1 month supply of collagen, and actually the reduction in the lines that I had on my face, and you know, my collagen levels were so much better even after 1 month, which I was really I wasn't surprised by, because I could see the difference myself, but I was surprised because I didn't expect it to work that fast.
Yeah, exactly. And it's important to say you took a month's worth of collagen.
Yeah.
You're not the only person I've done this camera on, you know, the before and afters. And to date, I'm going to touch wood actually, but to date, everybody has had a noticeable difference from the camera, and they've seen the differences themselves. Now, a month's supply with Zinzino's collagen is only 10 days. And there's a reason behind that. So most collagens, if you're taking collagen at home, you'll probably know this, you're taking collagen every single day. So you're taking it either in a powder form or a tablet form, or you might be taking a sachet form. Some of them sachets that actually taste disgusting, by the way. Yeah. But anyway, so we only have 10 sachets in a box. So you only take it for 10 consecutive days every single month. Now the reason being is because it's such high amounts, you obviously have your 10 days worth, and after 10 days, your body then starts thinking, oh, where's my collagen gone? So it actually starts producing collagen itself. And that's the aim really, the main goal is to get your body to kickstart the collagen production. Now, if you're taking tablets every day, your body then thinks, oh, well, you're actually spoon feeding it.
My own.
I don't need to make any. You're spoon feeding it to me every day. And yeah, that's fine because you're taking it every day. But let's be fair, hands up people. How many of you will do this for a year, 2 years, and then stop taking it? Or you'll miss a month. You know, now what you've got to remember then, your body is not going to start it because it's become lazy. It's stopped doing it. So by doing it this way, you're also kickstarting a natural process as well as obviously giving it a helping hand.
And for me, I think, like often if I have to take something every day, there'll be days in the week that I forget, and whereas with me, I put my 10 sachets in the fridge. Every morning when I'm making my breakfast, I'll grab a sachet, and I know then when there's no sachets left, I've done my 10 days. And also, it's done then. I start it at the first of the month, do it for 10 days, and then I forget about it again then.
And it's great, isn't it? And I've just pulled out now so you can see. So the sachets are like this. They're very, very simple, and they're cherry flavour. And as I mentioned a few minutes ago, I have tried other collagens, I'll be honest with you, and some of them are absolutely rank. I used to take, a quick story just diverting off, but I used to take another brand, I won't mention the brand that it is, and I had a client in here one day and she was on the bed and she said to me, are you taking collagen, Vanessa? And I was like, yeah, I've been taking it for a while now, and I had been. It wasn't the most pleasantest taste, but you know, you take it, don't you? You know, no pain, no gain, as we say. And she said to me, she asked me that ultimate question. She said, does it work? And you know what? And this was my honest answer, and this client will probably remember this conversation. I went, I don't know, but I'm too scared to stop taking it, because if it is working and I'm not noticing, then I might notice the reverse effects of it. And that was my answer. So when I actually found this one, because it tasted nice and it was pleasant to take, I actually started seeing a difference quite quickly on. So I think you need to ask yourself that question. Are you taking collagen? And are you actually noticing a difference? Is it working? Or are you like me and you were like, I'm not really sure if it is or not. So that's a really important question.
And I think the one that you had before, and you tried to get me on it, and I remember I tried it and I was like, there is no way I can take that because the taste, I just couldn't do it. So
I got used to it.
Yeah, fair play, you were better than me, but I just couldn't do it. So with this one, I am able to take it because it does taste so much better. But even if you don't love the taste, I think the fact that you know you've only got to do it for 10 days,
that's right.
You think, well, I can just do it for 10 days. Like, whereas I think if you are not that keen on the taste of something and you think, I've got to do this every day now for like the foreseeable future, you think, oh, I'm not going to bother with that.
That's right. And the other thing is, though, I mean, I'll take mine now. I take mine straight out of the packet like this. A lot of people do. So in the morning when I'm coming to work, I'm on my 10 days of collagen, obviously. I tend to just pop it in my work pocket and I'll take it at some point out the day in work because it's that easy. I'm going to show you now and I'm going to drink mine, but it'll give Sarah a chance. Sarah doesn't take hers straight out the packet and not everybody does because she has a more she has a better routine in the morning at home. So I'm going to let Sarah describe, while I'm drinking this to show you, how Sarah takes her collagen.
Yeah, so I also take some other supplements and bits, and one of them is like a greens powder. So I actually mix mine into that. But I know other people, you know, if you're taking like a morning shake or something like that, you can mix it into that. So it's really versatile. And I think the other thing with these sachets, so good for travelling, sticking it in your bag. You're not carrying around like a big tub of powder everywhere. You know, it's really easy. Oh, there you go. You take it already.
Take it.
Yeah.
I like the taste of it. I like cherry.
Yeah.
So it's not overly cherry, to be fair, but it's very, very nice.
I think the other thing to mention with the Zinzino collagen is how it links with the gut. Because Zinzino are very, very focused on gut health and how your gut health reflects in your skin. Because
and it does exactly that. Yeah. So, you know, how your skin is how your gut is.
It's a mirror, isn't it? The skin is a mirror of what's going on in the inside.
It really is. So it's important. And I mean, anybody who knows me knows, you know, I'm very much into the gut health and trying to heal from a more natural way, so from the inside out. So with the Zinzino collagen, it's got pre and probiotic. So that actually helps with your gut. So in return then, not only are you getting a better gut, but you're also getting better skin. And that's another bonus that I don't think many collagens, if any, have pre and probiotic in them as well.
Yeah.
So that's a really good, a really important fact, I think. And it's, you know, you're not only looking after your skin, you're also looking after your gut. Not only that though, that you know, there's still plenty more in there. So we've got vitamin C, we've got biotin, there's zinc, there's copper. You know, it's the collagen is absolutely packed with goodness. I don't think they could fit any more in there, to be honest. And I think this is probably some of the reasons why everybody is seeing such an amazing result with this collagen. And it might be a little bit more on the pricier side, should we say, but I don't think it's that much, because I have compared, you know, any good collagen. You know what, it goes back to that saying, doesn't it? Cheap collagen is not good, and good collagen is not cheap. And that is such a true fact. You know, it is packed with goodness, you know, and
I think the thing is with this, because you are getting those additional aspects to the collagen, you might already be paying for a vitamin C supplement, or you might be already paying for other things. You might be taking zinc separately, whereas if you're getting everything in one, you're minimising the amount of things you have to take, and also extra spending outside of that, isn't it? Yeah,
definitely. So you could just combine it in one and just have like a super boost of it, to be fair.
Yeah, I think something that also shocks people is age, because I think people often think, oh, I'm young, like I don't need to start thinking about that yet. And then, you know, you get into your 40s, your 50s, you're starting to visibly notice those effects of aging, and then you're thinking, what can I do about this now? When actually, from the age of around 23, you're losing 1% of collagen a year. And actually, by the time you get to 60, if you haven't been replacing your collagen, you will have lost about 80% of your natural collagen by the age of 60, which is staggering and so scary.
And that's when people are starting to come into the clinic, isn't it, and go, oh, my lines, my jowls,
joints as well.
My joints are aching. Yeah, that's a big one, because we forget, you know, a lot of people think collagen just for the appearance of the skin and for the fine lines and everything, but actually it's all your joints. You know, everything, your connective tissue is supported through collagen. So it's really important that, you know, youngsters today start realising this, and they should be taking collagen to prevent them getting to this point where it's not. Obviously, everything, when you leave it, you know, till it's deteriorated too much, it's a lot harder to mend something.
Well, it's that whole prevention is better than cure.
Absolutely, that's the words I was looking for. So, you know, it's really important that we start preventing it. However, if, you know, because collagen, for us oldies now, you know, I'm taking collagen now later on in life. You know, I've been taking it probably, I would say, for the last 5 years. Not this one, but with a combination of. Whereas you're taking it at a lot younger age. And Zoe came up to me the other day and she was like, I'm 23. you know, you've been saying from the age of 23, why am I not taking it?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, get on it, girl.
Yeah,
you know, start
and the
now.
thing is, it's not going to do you any harm, is it? It's only going to help you in the long run. And also, if you are someone that is kind of invested in your skincare and you are spending money on products and you're having treatments, facials, maybe anti-wrinkle injections, those types of things, this is going to be supporting that, because you're going to see those effects lasting longer because you're doing your work at home as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
absolutely. I honestly, I can't. If you're not taking collagen, you need to. It's a complete game changer. Yeah. It's so good that, yeah, and it supports everything. I mean, for those of you who are already investing in microneedling and things like that, which is collagen induction again, this is just giving you double whammy results. This is, you know, and I would like to say anybody who does decide to start taking collagen, if it's our collagen, then I am more than happy to do a skin scan before you start the collagen and after the 10 days. So when we say it's a month's worth, it's actually only 10 days worth of collagen. You just need to ask me in the clinic or ask one of the staff to book you in, and I will do an in-depth scan, complimentary if you're taking on the collagen on subscription. And that's another important thing to say. So we do sell it on the counter here, and you can pick it up, but it's really hard because it's one of my best sellers here.
No, it's always
every time I've got a delivery coming in, it's gone again. Whereas we do subscriptions and you can have it delivered straight to the door. And to be honest, it's if anything, it's a little bit cheaper to do it through the subscription. They only deliver every other month. So you get 2 boxes delivered every other month, and any postage that you pay for your delivery, they actually keep it in a little pot and you get it back in goods, so you can just buy even more collagen or any of their gut health products, to be fair. So I think it's important to say that is available for you. Yeah. And I think Sarah's going to tell you about something we've created in the clinic as well.
Because there is so much information out there, isn't there? So many different brands and things, but we have actually got a leaflet in clinic that looks like this. So it gives you some key benefits and how to use the product, but also there's a nice table on the back, if you can see that, but it will go through the different types of collagen, different brands, and it will just explain kind of what's in each one, and it gives you a good idea of kind of, because you might be already taking one that's on this list, and then you can kind of compare it and see if it is doing the things that you need it to be doing. So feel free to pop in and pick one of these up as well.
But what I'll also do, alongside this link then, underneath this link, what I'll do for anybody who's interested in buying this collagen then, for instance, I'll put a link in there for you, so you can go and have a look, and you can do your own research on it, and obviously you can buy it if you want. But if you do happen to buy it and go on subscription, and you've done it through the link, then just pop me a message so that I can book you in for your free skin scan, if you want your free skin scan in depth with that as well, because you may as well get all the benefits that you can, you know, from us and from the collagen.
Perfect. Yeah. So if you've got any questions after that, I know it's a lot of information to take in, but please like, subscribe, leave any comments underneath, and we'll happily answer those. And also, you know, you can always contact us via any of our social media platforms. We're always happy to respond to any questions.
And for those of you, because, you know, like I just said, this is one of my biggest sellers. So those of you who are already taking it, you know what, if you're enjoying it and you're liking it, drop a comment, let everybody know that, you know, you are taking it, so they're not, you know, it's not just us saying it. They can hear from you guys that, I love that collagen, or whatever reasons you're seeing. Is it your joints that are better? Is it your skin that's better? Is it overall?
Nails.
Exactly.
So many benefits.
Because you've got the biotin and the vitamin C, and as I said, the hyaluronic. Let us know. We're interested in your feedback as well.
Thank you.